Thank you for joining us. My name is Koya Tompkins, President and CEO of the Community Violence Intervention Center, and you are watching Dove Talks. So we are so lucky at CVIC that we are able to partner with a variety of businesses and donors who help us really rally around our clients. And we're going to be talking about an amazing story of how a business and a volunteer and a client and a team of people at CVIC came together to really offer an incredible opportunity. With us today is Denise. She is one of the people we've been working with at CVIC. Sheila Morris, our VP of Advocacy, and Ben Cahalan, the General Manager here at Rydell. So what we're going to step you through is really what happened. About 30 days ago, I got a phone call from one of our volunteers who said she wanted to gift us 12 vehicles. So it was quite the phone call. I was rushing in between meetings and I kind of got this phone call and she kind of said, "What do you think?" And it was just so amazing because, of course, transportation is one of the big barriers that we come into as we do this work. And Denise, you are one of the first to hear about this tremendous gift. So I'm curious if you wouldn't mind maybe stepping us through. So you are actually one of almost 3,000 clients that we see at CVIC every year. And I'm curious how you were introduced to CVIC.
I was experiencing quite a bit of violence in my relationship, and so I was introduced to CVIC through the Grand Forks Police Department. The staff at shelter, always there if you need anything. They're always there. There's somebody always there willing to listen. It's hard. You know, it's scary. It's terrifying to leave a situation like that, but scarier to stay. I do therapy. I love my therapist there, and I've never really liked my therapist before, you know, but I really like her. From going from that relationship to where I'm at now, it might not look like a lot to people that are outside of my life, but the people that are inside have really expressed how much I've changed.
And you're now fortunate to be one of the recipients of, so tell me how you found out about the fact that you're getting for you, what is a brand new car?
I had called, because I call her all the time for anything that I need. But she was like, "Oh, I have something to tell you." And I was like, "What?" And she said, "I nominated you for a car." And I was like, "What do you mean? Like, I'm gonna cry. Like, what do you mean? I don't know what you mean." And so she explained it to me a little bit, and what a blessing.
So you haven't had a vehicle of your own?
Not for a long time. Years, many years, yeah.
So this is gonna be a game changer for you and your situation.
Yes.
But you also have the unique gift of having the general manager with us today, and I'm curious if you have anything you'd like to say to him.
I don't know. Thank you. Like, thank you doesn't seem like enough. It does not seem like it's enough. You know, I look forward to being able to go see my kids and get to work, and I'm really grateful. Really grateful.
It's our honor.
We appreciate your trust in our team, and I'm glad that we had a great outcome and you'll have a new set of wheels. So my next questions are for Sheila and Ben. I'm curious, Sheila, you have been with us for over 20 years at CVIC, so just a few years of experience. So what does it mean for you as the leader of sort of the advocacy services to know that 12 clients and really families, because for many of these clients they have kiddos that they want to go see or that are still living in their home, to be able to get such an incredible gift like this?
When I was reached out to, and what we now know as Angels on Wheels, just deeply moved that Rydells would consider partnering with us to be able to help these 12 families, these 12 clients. So it's almost, what we do is almost personal in a way. Like, we put our passion into helping, and with Rydells being willing to help 12 families, in such an important way, and in this financial way of giving them a vehicle. Deeply moved and extremely excited.
Yeah.
Extremely excited.
But I'm curious if you could tell a little bit about the transportation needs that some of our clients experience.
Yes, transportation is a major barrier. If you don't have a car, you're either walking or you're riding a bus or you're riding a bike. And so winters complicate all that. When you have kids and you are also bringing small kids and you're walking with the small kids or taking the small kids on a bus, that's another extra complication. It can be extremely difficult. And having your own vehicle really is a step that helps with self-sufficiency, and the financial impact that having your own good running vehicle can have on your family and as a person can just make a very significant impact.
So Ben, can you tell us how this all came to be? Because I'm sure there was a lot of work that went into that phone call that I got from one of our volunteers who told me about this. So
the Rydell group, I guess I would say, is we've got many dealerships all across the country, and we have a group of our sister stores in the Minneapolis market that started a program a few years back called the 12 Moms of Christmas, and so that group of dealerships there provided 12 vehicles to 12 moms and their families, and they wanted to see what interest there was in kind of expanding that a little bit. So Richard is one of the owners of the store down there, so he reached out and we said, you know, this would be an amazing opportunity.
well, and Rydell's been an incredible partner, not only to CVIC but to the community as a whole, and I think that's what, for me, what makes this so special is it's you know, we have 12 families who are impacted by this, but you're really helping, you know, a second generation find some self-sufficiency, some hope. Denise talked a little bit about her confidence. You know, those are all things that matter to us and things that keep each of us coming back to work every day. I'm curious why you picked CVIC for this. You have a number of charities and organizations that you invest in, and it means a lot that you selected us.
We wanted to really do something that would make a meaningful impact. And you know, sometimes we think about transportation, we kind of take that for granted, that it's just a basic need that's filled, but in a lot of cases it's not. And when you're trying to escape an abusive situation or something like that, and to not even have the ability to do that because you don't have that basic need fulfilled, we knew that CVIC kind of understands the complex situations that are involved with that, because it's not just as simple as providing a vehicle. That's just one piece of the puzzle. So we wanted to partner with CVIC so that the entirety of the situation could be taken care of. So,
And you're certainly helping with a major part of that puzzle, and we so appreciate that. How did sort of this history of giving, it just really seems to be a part of your culture, and I'm curious kind of how it's transpired and kind of what drives it, if it's okay to be cheesy there with the pun.
our vision statement is to be so effective that we can be helpful to others. So one of the things that Wes Rydell has taught me over the years is that his only goal in life was to be happy. But in order for him to be happy, he needs to help people. But in order for him to help people, he has to be effective at what he does. The community, you know, is what provides the success for us and our team and the families here. So to be able to be in a position to give that back to the community that supports us is just an honor.
I just personally want to thank you again. I'm getting a little emotional too, because it's so fun for us to see family, that first step, and you're helping to provide some of the first steps that really mean a lot to folks.
We are really honored and humbled to be able to give back to our community like this. So.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.